Dress the Nation comes in to complete the lineup, and they're ready and off and racing. Valieva didn't get the best of starts, neither did Cumrick. Dress the Nation began very well as the early leader and kicks away about 2 lengths from the odds-on favourite Pistol Pete. Those are the leaders. Towards the outside is Final Try, who's rushed up into 3rd. Cumrick is back in 4th, and Valieva, the filly, is at the back end of the field, about 6-7 lengths off the leader. So 600 metres left to go, and it's a Dress the Nation down the centre. Down the outside is Pistol Pete's got a length to make up. 4 lengths away then to Cumrick and Final Try, and then came Valieva as the head-on down inside the final 400 metres. Pistol Pete is going to come home strongly now at Address the Nation inside the final 400. Pistol Pete strikes the front from Address the Nation. Down the inside is Valieva. Then came Cumrick and Final Try, but Pistol Pete has pulled clear of that final 200 metres to win it comfortably. Pistol Pete no more from Address the Nation, and Pistol Pete by 5-6. Pistol Pete beat Cumrick. 3rd will go to Final Try. Address the Nation only 4th, and Valieva was 5th of 5. Of the first race, a look at the head-on replay. Well, Address the Nation did have an issue at the gates. He was taken out. He was examined by the vet and passed fit to run. Eventually, he did take his place here, but stayed with Pistol Pete for most of the journey. Inside the final 400, the favourite does draw away from the opposition to win a good race. He cost 380,000 rand as a yearling, did Pistol Pete, but he's well bred. He's out of the mare Oklahoma Sky by Tiger Ridge, and he's by the promising horse Buffalo Bill Cody, whose racing career was unfortunately cut short. So Pistol Pete has won it at R1.40 a win and R1 a place, a comfortable winner to the opener.
All right, I see Calvin on the sidelines there. That is Calvin Abib, the man who rode a Pistol Pete to our victory at the first time of asking, and I dare say he's yet to get his chop from Caden Brewer, because that chance was created due to the holiday that Mr. Calvin Abib has taken. But on a serious note, what a ride. You first time aboard, and it's so great to get chances on such quality horses.
Yes, 100%. I just have to say big thanks to Tony, big thanks to our whole team for giving me a chance like this. He's a very nice horse, and I can tell you now this horse will definitely be going places, so it's nice to get a win aboard him.
Big statement indeed. Now, all the shenanigans down the start, a couple of horses unsettled in the starting store gates. Your horse temperamentally?
No, he was perfectly fine. He just got a little scared when those gates were open from that other horse kicking the gates. But after that, he was lovely. He was relaxed inside. He waited for those other horses, and when the gates opened, he knew what the job at hand was.
You can't top this, but try and top it. What else can you possibly find yourself here with?
I have one more ride later on in the day, just nuisance. He's won 2 in a row now, so we're hoping for a big run from him. It's a bit of a competitive field, but a nice lightweight. I'm definitely hoping to box on. Yeah,
certainly a nice field you beat last time out, but stronger today. But we wish you all the best, and keep up the good work.
Yeah, just a big thanks again to Mr. Peter, Tony. That's really, really a lovely opportunity to ride a horse like this. And thanks to Mrs. Fillion as well.
Well, you know the secret. Stay on his right side.
Thank you.
All right. Tony. I met the fiancée. That's the first person I met, and I told her the old story. The first trainer you meet, well, she was the trainer, said she should win the first race, and she says, from your mouth to God's ears, and it's turned out to be true.
Yeah, he's a lovely horse, real professional. He just absorbs everything, takes everything in as it comes. He's got a lovely temperament for a colt, and just really, really happy he's won today. I think he's really nice, and please God, he goes. A huge thanks and well done to Auntie Suzette and Uncle Barcy. Auntie Suzette picked him at the sale. She loved him. So just a big well done to her, and to Hopes and Dreams Stud, my sponsors. And then just Caden rode a very good race, but a big well done to Calvin Habib, and a thank you, because he did all the work on this horse. Unfortunately, he couldn't partner him today, but he gave Caden the rundown on him, and it seemed to pay dividends. So Calvin and Caden, thank you very much. And to Wilgebusch Drifter Maritzfontein, it's really exciting for Buffalo Bill Cody. They look like they're going to be decent, and yeah, please God, we can get our hands on a couple of more.
Right, a couple of things before you go. Talking about decent, Mrs. Fillion knows a thing or two about decent horses. Do you think this one, again, not say comparing anybody, I'm not going to mention any names, but this can give it a lot of fun?
Yeah, well, at this stage, it looks like he's going in the right direction. He showed quite a lot of speed first time out, so I was a little bit suspect if you get further than 1,000 in the future. some of the horses go the wrong way, they become hot and they just want to jump and go. But today he was really professional. He switched off nice and he switched on really well too. So it looks like high hopes for him. It looks like he'll even get a 12-1400 on the way he ran today. So please God, he can just go on the way he's going, and please God, we'll have a lot of fun with him.
All right, you always help us out when we ask you about the horses later. I see you've changed the headgear on Dal Soda. We've been burnt a few times today. Can the headgear make a difference?
It's probably the most disappointed I've ever been in a horse. She works like a steam train. There's nothing to work with her. Come to the race course, always something happens. Her work's been good. I think last time, we'll put it down to the bend. She didn't really corner that well. Her previous run was excellent behind a decent filly. So I can give as much confidence as I'm allowed to, because she really has disappointed. But please God, she can bounce back today. I got Judgment Day. I've brought him down in chip and charred the blinkers. He's sort of just plodding and not wanting to pass other horses. So hopefully the blinkers can do the trick. It's extremely strong field, so if he runs in the money, I'll be happy. Silent Horse got a bit of a heavy weight to carry, but he's doing really well. He's an honest horse. He'll be there again. And Ozenka, he seems to have turned the corner a little bit in work at home. He's starting to get a glimpse of the old Ozenka coming back. So please God, he can do something. But I definitely thought this was my best of the day, and whatever else we have is a bonus.
Tony, get out of the heat. Thank you very, very much for that input, and we look forward to talking about Pistol Pete in months and years to come.
Thanks, and big well done to you. Keep up the good work. It's really enjoyable coming to racing and talking to people that really have a passion for the game. So well done to you too.
Kind words indeed. Thank you so much. That is Tony Peter, Pistol Pete. Well done to Mr. and Mrs. Viljoen, who also sponsor the stable. We wish them very, very well. Senzo, are you around, my man? You're not going to talk to me. They said you don't want to talk to me. Just say one word. Yeah, Namingabonga. There's your first winning groom check. That is from World Sports Betting. We always appreciate all the sponsorship that comes the way of our stakeholders, and in this case, the grooms. That is race number 1, Kelvin. I'm going to try and catch Kelvin, and maybe he can come and join us for a race or two. And of course, there was a bonus, a BSA bonus going to the owner. That is Mrs. Viljoen. Was it not the case? No, it wasn't actually. She wasn't part of the qualifiers. The only horse that qualified actually was a runner-up. Thank you very much for that. So that is the story of race number 1. So let me just confirm the runner-up would have qualified for that BSA bonus. So thank you so much, to Bonolo.